Hey guys, so in this video, this is going to be more about making your own sort of custom set. Now I know people obviously they have their sort of meme sets, or they might like a tier set that they really like. That's fine, but if you're someone like me who who likes to make like custom sets, you might say like, so for example, I like these tier shoulders and these tier hands, okay, like for a paladin. And I also like that shoulder that we got more recently in this new expansion. So I always try and keep a maximum of 2 items per full set. So when I say full set, it can either mean like, you know, a full set like this, or it could be like a tier set. So I like to try and make my own custom set, and because I like these sort of shoulders and these hands, I always try and keep a maximum of 2 items that make a set. So this shoulder and these hands, that's 2 of 1 set. Okay, that's what I mean by 2 a set. Just in case, you know, I might not be explained very well, but that's what I mean, right? So I always then try and find. It's the same with this shoulder. So I'm using 2 different shoulders. I've got each shoulder separate, and it's the same kind of goes for this. You can kind of get away with you know, if you're doing separate shoulders, the same kind of 2 items per set. So it means that then I've got this shoulder and this hand as part of 1 set, and then it'll be this shoulder here with, say, like this chest piece, for example. So these 2 make a set. They're 2 parts of a set. So the only way you're going to get, if I wanted to say use this chest piece, and then I want to use, say, like the legs because they look nice, I would have to then go in here and do this and change it to something else. But because I'm not doing that, because I like having different shoulders, this shoulder and these hands count as one, like 2 from 1 set, again with the rule, and then this shoulder and the chest piece as part of another. So I always try and find something, and the way I tend to do it, and you guys can do this as well if you want, is if there's a particular slot that you really like, try and see what others fit around that. Generally speaking, if I do not have a particular item, I would then say, okay, just use a different one and go farm that other piece that I would like to use. So in this instance, I could use something like, say, something like that, for example. Try and really play on the gold themes. But as you can see here, it doesn't quite work. Similar thing here, because again, like on this particular tier, it's kind of more of a white, like a really like sort of, or I guess you can say like a bright grey. So you're kind of looking for something similar. Now it kind of works with this in as much as it's got sort of the gold hues for these and that, and it's got like the golden bits, it's got the white bits to sort of match with the shoulder and the hands. But because, as you can see, it's got a bit of like a red kind of undertone to it, or an orange undertone on the other side, you are kind of looking for something else with that. One particular chest piece that I tend to gravitate towards is this chest piece, the class order hall chest them. So I'm quite happy with that, and now it's just coming down to what legs are going to be the best. You know, again, it's the same kind of thing. You just look through what you like and what you think could go well with it. So bearing in mind, a bonus tip: if you have a belt like this, where, you know, it kind of separates the chest and legs a little bit, you can have something like these legs, which, you know, again, like it's got sort of like a purple undertone, sort of like a darkish undertone to it. But it's got like these like bright bits here, like goldens and stuff. You can get things that sort of blend well together, and that's kind of like one of the points. It's having it all sort of blend together, because it's got sort of like the white hues here, the golden-ish hues here, and it's even got some of the reddish undertones, like with that one, and especially on the sword here, and parts of this shoulder here. You can do something like this, like you can play into the redness a little bit, which of course is completely up to you in how you want to, you know, how you play into the theme of your particular set. And it can work with other classes as well. I will demonstrate that in a minute. Okay, so same kind of thing with like, so I've got my rogue here, as you can see, and it can do pretty much a similar thing like I was trying to explain my paladin. So if I wanted to, say, have more of a kind of vampire hunter theme, I can go with something like, you know, again using the same kind of rule of only 2 items per set, regardless if it's a tier set or a quest set or a world set, anything like that. Stay with 2 per set. So if I wanted to do a kind of vampire hunter set, I can go with like that kind of shoulder, that chest. I can then go with, if I can find it, something like that. With a cloak of, say, something like that. Yeah, you can things like that, again, like bonus points if you can make it fit into a set. You can go into any kind of theme you'd like as well if you really want to really get into a set. And by all means, also try on the any heritage armor you have, see if that can kind of fix things. Well, I say fix them, see if they work well with the set you're trying to build. And there we go. It might not be absolutely perfect, but it matches all the same. To be fair, it probably is the gloves that don't look quite right there, but you get an idea of like, you know, okay, so this is a worker, it's a rogue. What kind of theme does rogues kind of have? There can be assassins, they can be a swashbuckler, they can be like, you know, master poisoners, all these sorts of things. And for this one, it's more of like an assassin in which assassinates vampires, for example. So that was kind of the theme and inspiration for this particular transmog. And to give you guys some kind of idea in how you can create your own sort of custom set. And hopefully it's giving you guys some ideas as well in what kind of sets you could build in the future. It's almost like doing a bit of role play for your character. Hope this helps you guys. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you don't. I don't mind. Yeah, if there's anything you'd like to see, any hints and tips, feel free to let me know. Okay guys, until next time, see you later.